Hey, look at that. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. What's up, guys? Theater 1, 2, and 2, and welcome to a late Monday night stream. This one's gonna be a little more casual, nothing to set up. I might duel a couple of you guys if my hand's feeling okay. It's a little crampy. I figured I would talk to you guys, just hang out, because Ryan cannot join us because he's doing, like, new expecting baby stuff. Oh, look at that! I'm playing my own stream in the background. He's a expecting father for the second time, and so he's got some stuff he's got to do and take care of before the second baby comes. So he's gonna be a busy boy. So it's just gonna be me for a week or for a few weeks. So you guys are gonna have to deal with that. I know it's gonna suck, but strange homeless man, screw you, man. He wants to please his man. It's true. Congratulations to Ryan. Clearly, he knows how to, at least mechanically speaking, create a child. Can you use Skype? I don't know. That can be completely honest with you. But I was able to do that before, but I was also able to use Discord before and not cause a problem with the stream either, so I'm really not sure. I don't care who break a jib, but they break a teddy bear. Don't keep away. I don't care what you say. Say it anyway. Alright, what the fuck is my Skype password? Maybe? What do you mean it's incorrect? You're incorrect. Oh no, I have literally no idea. Okay. Hey, I got it. Not right now. I got it. Oh yes. I am the man. Not now. No, not there. Anything but that. Anything but that. Okay. Looks like I got a Doug Zeef on here. I got a Nathan Perez, a rogue duelist. Screencaster Z. I have Alex Simo on here. Look at all these. Look at all these important people on my Skype. It's like I'm a Yugi tuber or something. Alright. Who okay, what? Predator Magnus, you want to get in on this Skype call? Is that what you want? I'll give you a hint of what my Skype name is. Where is that asshole? I need the background music. Get in here, Predator. You giant germ. Hydrate or die.
I wonder how many people are going to be watching this boring by myself stream. Probably nobody.
Oh, actually, that's the button I wanted. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows but Jesus. Alright, so. Wii music plays. Okay, Do 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 do. Bum ba dum. Bum 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 ba dum. I don't remember the shop music. Dee dee dee. It's something like stupid like that. What's the effect of the new tour guide Link monster that makes it so ass predator? I don't actually. I literally don't remember what the new tour guide does. That's actually really bad of me. $10. Where the hell is friggin' ugh? What is Predator Magnus doing? Does he not remember his Skype password? Is that the problem? Okay. Well, we're waiting for Predator Magnus to enter my chat so I have somebody to actually bounce off of instead of here talking to myself like a damn weirdo. Dude. Now one's just doing the stupid Wii Shop channel song. I guess that's what you do, right? What do you mean, what is my Skype name? What do you think my Skype name is? What do you think my Skype name is? It's over there. It's next to Ryan. I'll give you a hint what it is. I'll give you a hint what it is. The plan for today, Mr. Joseph Taint, is just to kind of dick around, pretty much. Sure. This thing's already rigged to actually have Skype on here? Huh. What? Interesting. Dun 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 dun. That's interesting. Anyway. Ah! Oh, where's the thing? Skype name, I assume, is David Inter 1212. David Inter Free Blowjobs is my Skype name, actually. Be sure to join me on my Chatterbait and Grinder as well, so you guys can get updates on all of aspects of my life, not just not just other stuff. There is ass clown McGee, fucking dick shit. Beep. Oh god, the worst noise in the world. I hate the Skype ringtone. Oh god. Is that you? Are you dead? Hello? Can you not hear me? I can hear you. Okay.
I didn't remember what my password was.
Yeah, you probably didn't. I don't remember what my password is.
Shut up, you didn't know either.
I mean, it was one of like 5, so I just had to go through them all to get the right one.
Oh, okay, 1 of 5.
Super secure.
I'm not gonna say that my password might be the same password I've been using since high school on every account that I've used.
There you go. You're gonna get like all your fucking shit stolen.
Who cares? What are they gonna say?
Can I add what's his face? Oh, look at that. I can. Hey, Joshy boy, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Is Josh getting away to part-time?
What? Why are you so quiet?
I don't know, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but you're like, hey, can I hear me?
Give me my audio went off.
Hear me? I'm Predator Magnus. Can you hear me? I'm like, no, I can't hear you. Turn your mic up.
How do I do that?
What's PT doing? Is he dead?
No, I'm still here. I'm just trying to figure out the whole voice situation because yeah, I'm barely hearing Agnes as well here. So
Why you sound so different on Skype? Your voice sounds completely different on Skype.
I don't know. I think it's there. I've noticed that myself. Of like when I'm calling someone on Discord or versus Skype, the quality seems like different each time. I'm not sure why.
I wonder if Discord has a slight distortion, maybe?
Possibly. I mean,
Is that
I
working now?
What?
Can you hear me?
No.
Am I whispering the wind or am I...
Yeah, you're a damn freaking. You sound like a ghost. Freaking hearing ghosts. This stream sucks. It's all because you two are no Ryan and Marion. So.
Well, if you can get your Discord working, we could actually speak appropriately.
See, this is the weird thing, though, is that Skype is not nearly as efficient of a program as Discord, and it works perfectly fine with my stream, and it's not crapping out on me. So it's got to be Discord isn't playing nice with OBS, and I have no idea why.
Yeah, I've been running into a lot of problems with that myself because I've been.
Yes, in fact, some issues anyway. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, it's fine. It's all right. I've been having a lot of problems with that because we could not. When I was trying to record or with my buddy Zach on Discord, we could not get that to work at all. So eventually, we just decided to just say fuck it and try and fight with Skype each time, and now even that's not working right. So
Here we
we're trying
go.
to figure.
Here we go. David, did you ever consider playing games other than Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't know. Do you want to take that one, Predator? Do you want to be me for a second?
How about a hard no on that one?
I give you a hard yes.
I think I'll go ahead and split the difference and say I'm indisposed.
Ooh. I actually know how to play Magic and Pokemon. I do know how to play those two games.
Yeah.
I would say my card pool knowledge is extremely limited, and I'm probably 4 or 5 rule sets behind. So, my player or my rule knowledge is probably about as accurate as somebody who stopped playing in the middle of GX and came back into Link format. And I'd be a little confused for a sec, most likely, but I'm sure I could figure it out. I actually really like Magic. I have a hard time not thinking it's a better game than Yu-Gi-Oh. It's just the mechanics are more well constructed. The fact that your monsters, you choose whether to throw them in front of another monster or not. You don't pick monsters to attack. You pick monsters to block. So it makes weak monsters inherently more useful. Just because you don't have to throw them in front of something. You could eat some damage to keep something on board that's otherwise pretty weak. I like that. And then the game is inherently slow, and because the mana pool system makes the decks have to chug along a little bit, so you can't just make a unbreakable turn 1 board. At least in theory. I don't know if that's completely gone out the window at this point in modern Magic, but at least the theorio is that you couldn't in that game. The reason I play Yu-Gi-Oh is because I was a kid and I was like 11 years old when it came out, so it was like Yu-Gi-Oh! So I was like, oh, this is cool. I want to dual disc and play in the backyard and Heart of the Cards bullshit. And so that's why, because because I was a kid and Kids WB was life, pretty much.
Well, I collected Pokemon cards.
You collected the original Dragon Ball Z card game.
No. I collected Pokemon cards for like 6th grade.
Yeah,
Maybe, so,
I did the same thing. I collected Pokemon cards. I learned how to play, and the reason why I never actually played was because I was the only one of my friends that actually knew how to play the game. Everyone else just made up rules. So I never actually had anyone to play Pokemon with.
breaking up.
You're breaking up. What?
Do you hear him?
I can hear you.
Yeah, but you sound like a robot, like Optimus Prime.
Yeah, yeah. I've been having that problem a lot with Skype lately. So
Well,
Yeah, Dave sounds like Soundwave.
Autobots. Transform and roll out.
Am I still a whisper in the wind?
You're better.
yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll take better.
You're better, baby.
Better.
No, I don't know. Like I said, I would have played Pokemon more if I had friends who actually knew how to play the game accurately. But everyone was like 6 and 5 years old at the time when it came out, so like,
I was never. Yeah, I've never been into Pokemon. Period. I played Pearl and Platinum, and that's it.
oh,
I'm like one of the few gamers and like people you ever meet in life that have not really enjoyed Pokemon at all.
gotcha. I actually had the Game Boy game. The Game Boy, was it a color game? No.
Color, right?
No, it wasn't a color game. It was one
Yellow?
of the black cartridges, so it was both. For the Pokemon TCG, which is primarily why I knew how to play it, was because I had the Game Boy Color game. Which, you know what, actually is a pretty solid card game.
Yeah.
And it's got a kind of a catchy soundtrack. It's the Pokemon TCG card game for Game Boy Color. That's the battle theme. It literally every freaking time you duel, that's what it is. So it's like in my brain, like cemented in there. And then I think the last time I played Magic was one of those free download demo Magic things. It's like you download it to your
Oh,
PC.
I've never played Magic. I'm not into fantasy at all. Lord of the Rings, all that stuff. Nope.
Yu-Gi-Oh is a fantasy game.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh is an anime.
Fair enough.
I mean,
fair enough.
And it's anime.
Fantasy like medieval, you know what I mean?
Actually, why is the anime for Yu-Gi-Oh not about the monsters? It's just about other players playing the card game. Like, why is that?
Why is Transformers about the humans and not about the Transformers?
Well, it kind of never used to be. Like,
Exactly. It never used to be.
it was better when it wasn't. Because fuck the kids. I don't care about the kids. I want Bumblebee, Optimus Prime. I want freaking whoever the kid's name is and that one.
Spike.
Not Spike. I think it hasn't been Spike in like 20 years.
30 years.
I don't know, like, for instance, the dual terminal
Yeah.
terminal
That's actually really cool. The
would
whole
be
lore
a
behind
cool
it.
show, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but what would they duel? Like themselves? They would play
no,
themselves.
they wouldn't
on
duel. It
battle.
would just be an adventure anime. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. It's supposedly like this huge fantasy world about 4 warring tribes.
yeah, you could do something. You could do something with that. Fucking, you throw a or star-crossed lover, fucking Juliet and Romeo bullshit
Okay.
love story in there and call it a fucking day. It would be great.
Dude, I'm just Valley and Jack Saber.
She's, I'm a Mist Valley and he's a worm.
And then Trishula pulls an Infinity War on the whole story.
Yeah. He just nukes the whole world.
No, yeah, that's what it is. It's that's your Avengers Infinity War crossover movie. That's like 5 movies deep, you know,
Yeah.
with when the ice barrier dragons.
Trishula is the king of them, right?
Yes.
Or the queen.
Queek.
Something like that.
And then Necrons like wear their dead hides as their like power.
Yeah, they're
equipment.
like because they like dug them up and found them or something like that, and like because that's like way in the future. I think there's 4 eras. There's like the original, which is like worms and bad, and then the next one was
Flameville, right? Neo Flameville.
yeah, with like I think that was with
Phylon.
the steel swarms, and then
And then Phylon.
third was evil swarms in like Shadalls, and
There's the
then
cool fort somewhere in there, right?
that was with
Infernity.
that was with the Shadalls. The Shadalls
Okay.
were like the corrupted Digusto, and which would become the ritual beasts. That's why I think half the
When-
ritual beast tamers have the same name as the Digusto monsters because they're just like older versions of themselves. And then Infernoids were actually Cleaforts, apparently.
Yeah, because they were their transport, right?
Yeah,
The
Cleaforts
Roman
were their
side.
ships, and they were like the aliens in them or some bullshit.
Interdimensional.
Interdimensional demon spawn. It's like some from
demon.
Doom.
Oh, they totally stole it from Doom.
And then just Dante is just Doom guy, pretty much, right?
Well, the whole Dante archetype is pretty cool. I mean, way to take like, what was it called?
Dante's Inferno, the Divine
Yeah.
Comedy.
It's called Dante's Inferno is one part of the whole story.
The Divine
Oh,
Comedy.
the Divine
Like,
Comedy,
Comedy, yep. But it's actually really cool to take that one part of Western philosophy and actually incorporate it to the whole archetype.
Actually,
you-
every single one of the TCG exclusive archetypes ever since Duelist Alliance has been really, really cool as their
Yeah.
theme is concerned. Whether they were good or not
That's a different story.
That was a different story.
The theme is excellent.
The
Yeah.
theme is excellent. Like, and the card design is great with UAs. The fact that they swap between offense and defense like a sports team is that's just brilliant card design. It's wonky,
Yeah.
bad Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's cool card design. And then like the FAs where they upshift and downshift their levels is how they go faster or slower. That's how you'd get them to translate that into some sort of quantifiable game mechanic. And they're stronger when they're going faster. And it's like that.
Sub-terrors too.
That's cool. Yeah, sub-terrors, they're flip effect monsters, so they're these big subterranean monsters that kind of spring out of the earth like, "Blah, I got you." Blah, fooled you. Yes. So it's
Gotcha,
like, gotcha, bitch. So that's cool. Card design's good. The card design with the TCG exclusives is really cool. It's just that some of them are kind of wonky and bad.
I mean, most of them are bad, except for
Cosmo
Cosmos
and Burning Abyss.
Burning Abyss, yeah. I mean, Burning Abyss is a deck that you can't kill.
Well, that's because I think Burning Abyss card design from a Yu-Gi-Oh mechanic standpoint was a little too good. It was every single monster can special summon, every single monster can float in some fashion, and it's a good rank level. So it's like,
Yeah.
You can't brick with the hand conceptually. It's not like you're gonna get like, all your garnets and no goblin birds. You know what I mean?
I'm sure I'd find a way to break it.
Yeah, but like in Theorio, the deck can't brick, and that immediately makes it just like a solid deck. Now, giving it a play that it can make when it's not bricked is how you get it to be powerful. So, like
Spiral is another TCG deck. Yeah, that's right.
That's right. And spirals, again, are a really cool game mechanic. They are secret agents from like a James Bond thing.
Agent.
And the way they work is they need intel. They need to like cloak and dagger intel their way into what your opponent's playing, top card of the deck, and that's how they work. That's how they get advantage, by knowing information. Like, that's, again, really cool. I think it was an accident that deck got good, because the OCG was like, man, you made a really cool spam deck, but all the monsters' types, attributes, and levels are all over the place. You can't do anything with it. Yeah, now you can.
So here's an idea I want to throw out there. Do you think Burning Abyss is like the best constructed deck in Yu-Gi-Oh? Not the most consistent,
No,
but like
well,
in theory.
yes, I do. The long story short, I think Burning Abyss is the most well-crafted archetype we have.
Yeah.
The fact that it's been able to top for 5 years or whatever it's been is a it puts like Lightsworn to freaking shame, like with its longevity. So it's like,
Yeah, because like Lightswarm in theory is probably the second best constructed deck until Burning Abyss came back.
yeah, because
you can never
because
kill Lightswarm.
yeah, because Lightsworns will always be able to cheese a win because it's like if the mill is good and you have 3 Judgment Dragon, I mean, it is what it is.
Just wipe and attack.
Just wipe and attack. I'm trying to think, because, like, but Burning Abyss is clearly better, because
Yeah.
they keep hitting it, and it doesn't do anything. Because I think it's because every single one of their monsters isn't a brick. So, putting Seer at 1, putting, Graph at 1, putting Scarm at 1 isn't going to do anything, because either milling them, or searching them, playing them out of the deck, like, it doesn't really matter. You have to ban all their cards before the deck would stop working, and it's
like put them at 1 and everything.
I think the deck would still work even with everything at 1.
Yeah, but it'll be handicapped. It have like a limp arm, you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you might just shove more Phantom Knights in it, and once you get Tirabini, it probably fixes everything.
Mm-hmm.
You might play MacLeod at that point. Careful, you can't summon it from the grave, though. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're actually good players. We know what you're talking about.
No. There was a meme because Farfa had a live stream.
Oh, I don't watch Farfa.
Yeah, and Farfa was like, he's a big Burning Abyss player, and he's like, why does no one run MacLeod? I mean, it's not great, but it's a level 6 fusion or level 6 ritual in a deck that's made of all level 3. So in theory, you send 2 from your hand to make the thing. It's a pre-prep. I'm pretty sure you can search it. Don't quote me on that.
Yes.
So like, in theory, that makes sense. It's weird that no one runs it, and he's like, this is weird. So then he tries to go. So he uses it. It goes to grave, and he activates Seer to try to get it back, and it doesn't work. And he's like, what the fuck? And he reads the card, and it says can only be ritual summoned. It cannot be special summoned by other methods.
And that breaks it right there.
It breaks it right there. And he was just like blown away that there was a Burning Abyss monster in the archetype that you can't bring back from the grave. And like, so it became a giant meme. Everyone was making fun of him for him, of all people, not knowing what one of the Burning Abyss monsters do, even though it's one that no one runs. It was understandable oversight on his part, but it was just funny because everyone was ragging on him about it.
He deserved.
I mean, he learned really quick why no one runs MacLeod, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if he gets something from the grave, he'll be good. I mean, he won't be great, but he's good.
He would certainly be. He's a consistency play. He's a beater, and he's easily searchable. And it would help. It would be just one more way of turning monsters that you have on your board that are, level 3s but not Burning Abyss, turning them into something that is a Burning Abyss. Even though, Dante really just fixes that problem more than anything else.
Yeah, you would never go into him.
No.
Really. Also, EA can play, what is that, Tierra, Goddess of Rebirth? Because they have a ritual, a synchro, a fusion, and an XP.
DDDs can do it too.
Yeah.
You'd have to put a ritual in their deck, but they could do it.
Yeah, they can do it. I mean, I don't know how many times they can do it, maybe once in every 50 to 100 duels, but it's possible.
All right. What does sub-questions mean? Does that mean submissive? Yes.
Yes.
These are questions for 4 people who are bottoms, like me and Predator Magnus. But PT, he's a top.
I'm not a bottom.
You're a power bottom.
All right, I'll take power.
I break 80% of duels, and I'm still on top. What's a guy got to do to hit rock bottom?
You want to switch up a little bit? Like,
I don't like this role play.
Hey, every once in a while you got a bottom, you know? You got to switch it up, just so you know what you're dishing out.
Yeah. You gotta know what you're doing.
Yeah, I was just talking in general. I didn't mean this tournament or anything.
That's not what we were talking about.
Yeah, we weren't talking about that.
We were talking about butt stuff. PT.
Oh, well.
Was butt stuff.
Yep.
Oh, well, then I'm not even in the game, so...
He ain't about that butt life. My streams are degenerate. All right, anyway.
You actually have 53 people watching.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Because we've been talking for the past 20 minutes
about nothing. I don't even know if I want to even duel. Like, I probably should. Okay, here we go.
Duel someone. I'm not going to duel.
My dream is to bring back the old combo decks of yesteryear, where it wasn't an archetype, it was just a bunch of good cards shoved together, and that was a good deck. I've always liked that.
Go format?
Yeah, like GOAT format, like combo decks. I liked those. The issue, and so where every card you're playing had weight to it. It was weighty. It wasn't just like nowadays it's either control, where you set a bunch of traps and you play one monster and it's a floodgate, or it's wombo combo, where all your monsters, all they do is spam each other and make extra make extra deck monsters. That's all their point is. That's, I don't know, that's kind of boring. I don't know.
That's why I miss Empty Jar. I mean, they were talking about what's your favorite deck of all time? Empty Jar. Because everyone in Go format hated it, even though it's technically the best deck. It's the most degenerate deck you can play. That's why it's banned in most GOAT format tournaments. But
which is just stupid because it was legal during GOAT format.
Totally legal. It was an amazing deck.
Well, so, I mean, Beast Down is also a really good deck in that format. And that one has an that one's like on the other end of the spectrum, where no one is playing Empty Jar because even though it was one of the best decks, they retroactively ban it from the format. Beast Down, no one played it because no one at the time conceived of just take all the big beast monsters and make a fucking stupid beatdown deck, like, and come out, it actually works because it just overwhelms the GOAT deck. Like, no one ever thought to do that, but as you know, like, now that we're looking back 10 years at the format, someone was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it, and that actually ends up being a really good deck, so that's kind of cool. Some people argue you can't play it though because it's like, well, no one played it because they didn't know it existed.
Okay. It was 13 years ago. There had to be one guy playing it.
Yeah, somebody did it. And it was probably some stupid little kid that was like, that just took all the biggest level 4s he could find. And just...
Yeah, exactly. Like I used to do when I was a child.
Yeah, right.
Or
Like
I learned tactics.
And he probably did okay. If anything, you would have lost due to his probably poor technical play than actually the deck being bad.
Yeah, it was a very technical format.
It's extremely.
That's why people were like, Zoo format was so technical. No, GOAT format was truly technical.
I mean, Zoo's okay. Most tier 0 formats are, because it really comes down to who's better with the deck.
Yeah, you're forced to be good.
You're forced to be good because everyone's playing the same deck.
Steel sharpens steel.
Like, what is it? I found some of the most technical gameplay I've ever used is in those starter deck Yu-Gi-Oh! Day tournaments where you go get the new starter deck for the year, and then that's all anyone can play. Like,
and then they always put like Marshmallow or some other random.
Yeah, and it's like, and the decks are terrible, but everyone's got the same bad deck. So then, like, the weirdest cards become like card of the day. And like last year, it was Marshmallow. This year, it was Torrential Tribute. I normal summoned Exarian Universe into my own Torrential Tribute like 1,000,000 times just to nuke their board. It was like...
I didn't get a chance to play it this year.
It was
last year.
The decks actually last year and this year were very similar. Like, half the cards were the same. Like, they had Marshmallow both years, Exarian Universe both years, that stupid field spell that shuffles the thing back.
Was it Signet something?
Yeah, the Signet Universe or whatever the hell it's called. Like, they were almost the same deck. They just changed a few cards and the rarities, and they stuck a Link Kurbo in it.
Mm-hmm.
Can y'all talk about my boys, Gem Knights? I've never played Gem Knights, so no.
I've certainly summoned Seraphinite in things.
Yeah, we can talk about, like, broken archetypical cards that are never used in their own archetype.
And if I've been told that Gem Knights don't even really
No, they don't.
they don't really make Seraphonite. It's not one of the Wombo combos, which is just kind of funny. Like
They need fusion, but they never go into Seraphonite.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Gem Knights are one of those weird decks where it's actually been a viable rogue deck for like 3 or 4 formats in a row. It just no one plays it for some reason.
I mean, they're pretty cool.
Because if you ever see it,
Yeah.
because if you ever see the deck work, like it goes off, it makes like a 30-minute wombo combo and ends with like triple the amount of damage required to kill a guy. Like it's just like these huge monster. It actually is impressive when it works. I don't know if it's just an inconsistency problem or no player wants to sit down and learn the combos. I've always that was the problem with that stupid dark synchro deck that was running around.
Oh, my friend played that deck.
With Fusion Synchro Fusionist or whatever it was.
Yeah,
like that deck was actually like really, really strong. It was arguably the tier 1 deck of the format on a power rating, but I never saw anyone run it. I don't know if it's because it was expensive because you needed 3 Omega, or if it was just hard to play and no one wanted to bother to learn it. Because like the next best deck, which I forget what it was much easier to play and was still very powerful. So it's like
it was both.
People were lazy.
Omega was really expensive at the time. I think it was a $50 card back then.
Yeah, and you needed 3 because the idea was you'd summon all 3 and loop your opponent's hand.
And then you go into Trishula, and then you banish. You would go into Trishula and you banish the 4th, and the guy would have 1 hand and 2 cards on his starting turn.
It was stupid. I actually had it happen to me once. I was just a random YGO Pro Duel, and I was like, "What is going on?" And I just watched it go for 10 minutes.
I've had it done to me in real life.
Wow.
My friend did it to me.
Impressive.
But I was playing my Banish deck anyway, so more fodder for me.
More fodder. So, this is the current deck I'm playing with anytime I'm not at a tournament. I haven't played my Spirals in a very long time. I actually probably couldn't play them at this point if I wanted to, because I haven't piloted them in a month. But I've been playing my Vampires. I really like this deck. It's terrible. However, when it works, it's a lot of fun. And I'm having a really hard time figuring out if part of the problem is I'm running too many Vampires. The deck is bad and all of its support is bad, so therefore it's I'm under some obligation. I feel I need to play a card because it says Vampire on it, even though it's not very good. Because this Vampire Desire card, it's you target a dude and you mill a dude, and the targeted dude becomes the same level. And the only thing you really give a damn about is sending Vampire Grace from the deck to the graveyard to make one of your guys a level 6, and then you summon Fraulein or something, and then this thing comes back from the grave. That's it. That's what it does.
Question: why are you not playing Gozuki?
No, I'm not playing Gozuki. I've never seen a Vampire list that was playing Gozuki, and I'm not entirely sure why, because I don't think there's anything wrong with Gozuki. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, that was just my suggestion. But everything else seems pretty good. I mean, you can run 3 Mind Control deck, which is actually pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, the Slash Draw is a lot of fun. I love this card. I wish it was a little more consistent. I'm actually debating dropping all this freaking Vampire Territory and Desire garbage and just running triple left arm for it. Trouble is, I don't think you can left arm for it and then use it because you don't have the discard cost.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Right.
You can't do it.
Look, Gozuki's got an anime version. You can send 1 yokai type from your deck to your... What the fuck? This card is a yokai.
What does that even mean?
It's a monster type apparently.
Okay. I've never.
It doesn't
That could be one of
exist.
the
It's a
weird-
man. This is
Yeah.
There's Gozuki and there's anime Gozuki, and it's a manga card. And apparently in
Yeah.
the manga they have a yokai type.
Manga, more like man gay. Am I right?
Yeah, sure. You're right.
Easy.
You got me, Predator. All right. Dave, play Thunder Dragons. No.
I played that deck. That deck's pretty fun.
Is it? Because I've been
No.
meaning to get around to it. Because
It's a stun deck, so if you like stun deck, then it's pretty fun, which I do.
Oh, well, then.
But if you don't, then
Why am I playing Slash Draw? Well, because it's zombies,
works out
right?
well.
It's because it's zombies. You want to discard Mizukis and these things because they work better in the grave. Because when you normal summon them, you don't get a search, which is bogus and bad. And I don't know why they did that. I mean, normal summoning my retainer, search the trap. Was that really so broke? He wouldn't let me do that. But fuck, anyway, whatever. They need to be in the grave. So this thing is a draw card with a discard cost, and then if it accidentally works, it'll also just win you a game. Like it'll just it'll burn your opponent for 9k just out of left field. You mill your excavate cards for every card your opponent controls, and then you shuffle them all back. You shuffle back the same amount, but because you've discarded a card, you can not necessarily shuffle back all the ones that were milled, and then the last card you draw, if it's slash draw, then it does burn damage. But if it's not slash draw, you just keep it. So it's either it might win you the duel, it gets things in the grave, and then it lets you, I guess, dig for something to leave in the grave, like dig for another retainer, dig for a vampire familiar, dig for a Mizuki. Like it just sets up the grave is what I like. It works really well in Nimbles because what you do in Nimbles is you slash draw, excavate, you hit an angler, and even if all the other cards you hit were anglers targets that are supposed to be in the deck, you can just, when the slash draw is done resolving, all its targets go back, and you just leave the angler there, and then it activates and summons all the stuff.
Wow.
Like so that's fun.
It's like Demise and not Card of Demise. Yeah, Card of Demise and those non-spirit guys. What were they called?
The
Wind
Yosenju.
Beast guys. Yeah, Yosenju. Yeah, it's the same type of resolution.
Yeah, so they kind of like gimmick their way around the card. Like, yeah, that's kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, Angler is actually super good. I really wish all the Nimbles were Aquas.
They should be. I don't understand why they're not. I guess they're going to be too good if they were.
Yeah, because then this deck would be probably broke because it would just pump out 3 totally awesomes. Which, is really good unless your opponent's Sphere modes you on live stream. That's. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's what you get for overextending. I mean, when you summon 3 totally awesomes with like a Mistar Boy and shit, or whatever it was like,
yeah, that's your own fault.
And then you pass and your opponent just looks at it and doesn't scoop. Then you're in for it because like
yeah, you're in for
they didn't scoop.
Your mode.
You have 3 negates and they didn't scoop.
You should.
What? I'm gonna play it out.
I got it now. Don't worry.
Sphere mode. That's
another weird card that's amazingly good, but has nothing to do with Raw at all.
Yeah.
Actually, it's probably bad if you try to build a deck around it. Here's a card I would love to make a deck around and actually be good. Did it stop typing? No, it's just acting slow. Lord of the Red.
Oh, I used to. You know that Kaiju deck you made?
Yes.
With Lord of the Red? That's actually the first deck I copied from you when I brought it to my locals, and I went 1-4. I lost the counter fairy.
Ooh.
And then, yeah.
1-4?
1 or 3, one of those,
That's terrible. You did bad.
Oh yeah, I did terrible.
That's funny.
And you had like full support and everything.
Yeah. So for people who don't know what this card does, Lord of the Red's a level 8 ritual that Joey played in a filler duel.
Which is one of the best duels in the whole anime.
I really wish we'd actually get that his opponent's cards, those weird mech.
Those armor cards,
cards. Like that'd be kind of cool if we ever got those. I'm surprised we haven't already. We've gotten almost all the other filler arc guys. Like we got Jean-Claude Magnum's guys. We got that idiot with the Cinderella's deck. Like we got all these fucking weird, obscure duels that were like, you know.
Dude, get in line. Like everybody's been clamoring about that one for years.
Like yeah, we got that stupid like Valkyrie deck now. Like I can't believe we haven't gotten the armor deck. But basically what Lord of the Red does is when a spell is activated, the spell or trap is activated, you can pop a card as a quick effect, and then when a monster effect is activated, you can pop a card. So basically every your opponent does anything, pretty much you get to pop 2 cards every turn on your turn, their turn. It's just really good. Like there's nothing wrong with the card other than it doesn't negate anything, but the fact that it's so absurdly disruptive is just really cool. I just don't know what to do with it.
You can't. I mean, I remember having like Gamma Seal, and this card is amazing because it can trigger off a Gamma Seal's effect.
Oh, that's right. That's what I did in the Kaiju deck. Was you'd have him and Gamma-Sil sitting next to each other, so he would pop stuff that isn't negate worthy, and then get the counters, and then Gamma-Sil would start negating things, and you could replenish your counters with him. Like it was stupid.
Well, the issue is he's a fire dragon. If he was a dark dragon, maybe, but fire kind of screws up typing. I'm wondering, he's level 8, right? Or
he's level 8, which is it could be worse. I don't think you can pre-prep him, right? Because he's too high.
No, you can pre-prep.
No, you can pre-prep. Pre-prep works as long as the ritual spell card you're searching specifically lists the name of a ritual monster.
Oh, it's prep that doesn't work. Prep doesn't work.
It's the original prep that has to be 6 or lower.
Yeah, he has to. I think it's 6 or lower. It could be 7.
Okay, you know what we're gonna do? This is what we're gonna do for the next like half hour on my stream.
I built a Demise deck. Oh, that's all I wanted to share. I built the Demise deck. Demise King of Farmingdale.
Is it good?
It's terrible. But the new ritual.
There's like a hot second where he's like, should I defend it at all? Or no, it's terrible. It's a ritual deck. It bleeds advantage like a stuck pig. What do you want me to say?
I shared the deck build to you, PT.
The Thunder Dragon?
Oh yeah.
You probably did.
Yeah. You can make it into a chaos deck easy. Because they just light and dark, and they're getting an effect when they're banished.
Dark Summoning Beast. The fuck is that? Lord of all these GX cards I've never seen before.
Turn the anime off. Turn the anime filter off. That's why.
No, but some of them aren't. They're just. MacLeod came up because I have Lord of the.
You have show anime cards activated.
If you click it off, you'll.
No. Oh shit! I never noticed that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You're a scrub.
Oh. Does he destroy any card or just your opponent's? Okay, once per turn during either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated, except Lord of the Red, you can target 1 monster on the field, destroy it. Once per turn during either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated, you can target 1 spell or trap on the field and destroy it. That's right. So he gets to kill 1 spell or trap and 1... I had it backwards. He kills 1 spell or trap and 1 monster per turn each when anything is activated.
Right.
You get to pick effect 1 or effect 2. And yes, he can pop anything.
I'm trying to think, like, what else you can add.
Well, like you said, the Gamma-Sil play was legit.
Yeah. But Kaiju, they're virtually got into an engine now. They're not a Lord of the Red artifact. I don't know.
Doink. Well, trade in, I guess.
Does he first have to be ritual summoned?
Yes.
Okay.
How would he? What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm just asking a question.
You can't normal summon it.
That's not what I mean. I mean, like, dump him to the grave and then call them.
Oh no! Any ritual monster must be ritual summoned first. You can't, even though it doesn't say that. That's a stipulation of being a ritual.
Part of the rule.
What's that track?
That's pretty much the same with any Nomi or semi-Nomi monster. You have to properly summon it first before you can bring it back.
Yeah, his awkward wording says you can ritual summon this card with Red Eye's Transmigration is only there because, technically speaking, if it said you could only ritual summon it with the spell, that would mean generic ritual cards like ARA wouldn't work.
Yeah.
The point is that by it being you can do it with its own thing means you can use cards like Advanced Ritual Art instead. Like that's the reason for it. How about Urgent Ritual Art? That'd be kind of cool, right?
That's what I just said. Yeah, urgent.
If you control no ritual monsters, banish one ritual spell card from your hand or graveyard. This card's effect becomes that card's effect. Okay, that's kind of a cool card. What is
also the imp cards too? The ones you added, they don't take up your normal summon.
No,
so if you wanted to, you can play Manju.
Says you must also tribute monsters from your hand field and/or banish Red Eyes monsters from your graveyard. Okay, so you can banish Red Eyes monsters from your graveyard to pay the cost with this thing.
You should play Percival and Bookstone. Well, Dave only plays TCG. That's why we're not going to play the OCG build of it. I try to play
only TCG cards so that you guys want to like play it, you can, and build it in real life, because I am a TCG channel, which is frustrating because every once in a while a card I want, like for my Nimble Frogs, for Tiny Turtle Turbo, the Mermail link is really good, and I'm like, just give it to me, I want it. Just give me the fucking link.
Have you seen the new frog that came out?
Which one?
Dinner Frog.
The what?
Dinner Frog. You never heard of it?
Dinner Frog?
No, Center Frog.
You mean the one that steals monsters?
Yeah, the slouch.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
It doesn't have anything to do with frogs, and
exactly, it's so stupid.
And the way it steals a monster, you have to give it to your opponent and then give another one to your opponent, and it just grabs everything in between. Is the weirdest freaking effect ever, and it's like it'll never go off ever. It's so bad, and then all you're doing is giving your opponent 2 level 2 aqua monsters. So it's like,
Yep.
If the deck ever got good, people would run one Toad. They just run a Toad in their extra deck. You're like, oh, thanks, bro. Like, they just be like, oh no, that's not true, because I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he says you can't use it for an Xyz summon, which is just
You
stupid.
can only like tribute them.
I don't think you can use it as material for any kind of extra deck summon, actually.
Which is even, I think that's a defense that because you're giving it to your opponent, they're saying, well, now you can't use it for anything, but
You just attack it into it.
it can't be used for a fusion, synchro, Xyz, or link summon. How? So then it just gets stuck on your opponent's side of the field.
I guess you can ritual summon
Or since they now control it, they could just give it right back to you.
Yeah, yeah, like.
Oh yeah, you can.
Yes.
Okay, that would be kind of cool. You just trading frogs inside the.
Yeah, I mean but it's not good. Like it's just.
No, it's a terrible card.
It's terrible. I wish it was better, because like a pure frog deck without paleos or anything else shoved into it would be kind of cool. Like it would be fun.
What, like you give it to your opponent, you get to search one frog.
Yeah. Oh my god, a Rhoda for Swap Frog would be freaking busted. That's really all the deck needs is a Rhoda for Swap Frog, because at the moment frogs are a really good rogue contender. They will always be a really good rogue contender, but their issue is, I didn't open Swap Frog. And if you don't open a dupe frog and you don't crash the dupe like an asshole, then which is a bad play, but if you have to, you have to. I've done it.
I've done it.
I've done it. Crash, just ram. I did it during the tournament. Like I rammed a dupe into something. think it was against Lunalights, right? Is that what it was against Lunalights? I don't remember.
You beat Lunalights, I lost to him, and now I have to play him again.
No, yeah, I beat him because he couldn't he couldn't handle Tiny Turtle.
I have to play him twice now to get into this tournament. Top 16.
How about like terraforming? Probably, right? That's how you play decks like this.
My last duel in the tournament, I totally tanked it. I'm like, whatever I do, if I win or lose, I'm still in a position to move on. So why should I even try to win? And it's
Ryan dropped me. Ryan dropped me because he's like, you can't be in the top 16 because you're gonna do win your own mat and just keep it. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. I don't have to pay shipping that way.
I don't have to pay shipping that way.
Yeah, I know who I'm playing with. I pay attention.
I didn't realize we were dropping that Ryan and I were supposed to drop if we made top 16. The fact that we both did was funny. Like that was.
You're playing Grandmal?
Yeah, because you can crash it into a kaiju.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right. Oopsies.
and technically wouldn't even crash it since it'll just bounce them both. So
It's something I'm noodling.
Wait, play the speed bump.
The what? The speed bump? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
FA speed bump.
Yeah. What is it called? Amatu Iwatu?
Yeah, the spirit monster. That was annoying to play against True Dracos with FAs.
I don't know why Dave isn't playing Manju. I told him to play Manju. He's not playing Manju.
Do I need it though?
You can't because you don't normal summon this deck.
I mean, I'm about to stick some normal summons in this deck.
I know, but the ritual, the imps, they don't normal summon. You reveal them, and then they summon to the field.
Yes, I know. I know what they do.
Well, I'm just making sure.
I mean, at this point...
Instant Fusion for Thousand Eyes? No. Instant Fusion into Millennium Eyes.
Yeah, Millennium's better. Oh, I don't have one. That's so bogus. I should buy one. I bet it's cheap now.
Make sure you want to... No, he won't interfere.
Oh, that's a problem. Okay, I gotta lose 2 cards. Probably the traps, right?
Why don't you just drop a Kaiju Waterfall?
Well, I would probably drop a terraforming, right? You don't really want...
Yeah.
You don't really want... There you go.
Drop the traps.
You think so?
Yeah,
They're
why not?
kind of
That's a cool idea, but you're never going to do it.
I'm never going to do it. I'm going to put 1 terraforming back. This is the problem with kaijus, is that you need to see waterfront, but once you do, it's like, oh my god, go away.
Yeah. You want a side deck? Call to the grave. Call from the grave. Designated from the grave. I don't remember the time.
A one-off? Just what, upstart?
Too tired to remember.
There you go, look, no traps. Look, Mom, no traps. Do I even need an extra deck? Probably, right?
Mom. You could run Winter Cherries on the side and then a bunch of random that you could go into.
Well, yeah, but I'm not gonna concern about building the side deck. Like that's if that's that. I only build the side deck once I figure out whether the deck even works.
I mean, what are you gonna go into for the extra deck? Realistically.
No, probably Bagooska.
Probably. Yeah.
That's really what it is. It's like Bagooska's like he's Plan B, the monster.
Check out. Okay, here's the question. Just check out Ruins of the Dragon Lords, please.
What?
Yeah, Ruins of the Dragon Lord. That's a suggestion.
that might If that's the card I'm thinking of, that might end up biting you in the ass more
If a
than it might
monster
be
is special
saving
summoned
you.
except from the graveyard while you control a level 7 or 8 dragon type monster, that face up special summoned monster has its effects negated until the end of this turn. Once per turn, you can send one other face up card you control of the graveyard, special summon a Dragon Lord token, which is level 1. If this card is in your graveyard, you can send one level 7 or 8 dragon type monster from your hand or face up on the field. Add no, this has exactly 3 targets in the deck, and that is it. That is not very good. That is not very good. This is a dinosaur. Oh, hit the floor. Everybody did.
The dinosaur.
The dinosaur.
A goose. Yeah.
All right. I guess we just need to put monster cardos in here, right?
Whatever you want. Put cowboy in there.
I mean, I guess I could probably run it.
You're never gonna make anything in the extra deck anyway. You might as well toss in a cowboy.
Right? Like, none of this is ever gonna come out. Fire Dragon.
Ruins the trigger effect, so when a monster is special summoned, it triggers Lord of the Red. Yeah, but it's not consistent.
What's he saying?
He's trying to support his ruins of the Dragon Lord.
It's terrible.
It's an interesting card, but it's not
it's a good card, but the deck it's 4 doesn't even run it, so...
Yeah, Dragon Lords don't run it, and they have Arc Ray for that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be for Blue Eyes, and they don't run it either. Because it's kind of, I think it's unsearchable, but I think that's the problem.
Yeah, Felgrand.
Yeah. Felgrand and Blue Eyes are supposed to run it, because they're both level 8 dragons. Ideas.
There's a dragon deck that's supposed to play it, and none of them play it, so...
None of them play it, yeah. What is all this garbage? Well, can we get Security Dragon, please? Can we finally just get Security?
Supposed to get it.
When?
Megaton, right?
Oh, is that...
Or is that a different rank, level 2?
You know what? Fine. This works. This is a deck. It's 40 cards. I can draw from it. You know, I could get cheesy with the can even no, I really can't even make Link Garbo. I could like play a Sky Strikers or some Garbo or something like
that. Yeah, that's right. I completely forgot. With imps on board, you can't summon from the extra deck. But if he's going into the imps anyway, he's going to go into the ritual. It won't matter that turn. The extra deck is random stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, the imps don't just sit on board either. Like.
Yeah, but it's a continuous effect even when they leave the field.
I mean, I can't really make a rank 4. I think is what if that's their point, because I have to make a 2-Manju.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you would have to use 2-Manju. Alright, well, let's move on from that.
The Relinquished Anima would be kind of cool in this deck.
That would be a great card if it was... Is it one ritual monster or is it one relinquished monster?
I think it's a level 1 monster.
You make it a level 1 monster, it's not a token.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, that's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all. You could like literally instant fusion for like 1,000 Eyes, suck up a thing.
Well, you would go Millennium Eyes, right? Block, and then go into Anima.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, but it's OCG, so that's neither here nor there. Okay, exit. Online O.
It's a weird link monster they made.
It really is. It just looks like Relinquished if he's just like floating upside down. He's like drunk. He's like, I sucked up freaking Baguska and now I'm fucking wasted. Oh no. That was
good thing I grew this extra spike out of my head so I can stand up,
that
quote
was
unquote.
The wrong monster to absorb. Oh no. Hosto.
Sing me a song, Piano Man.
The password for anyone who wants to get in here is the same password it always is.
Yeah. No one is surprised.
No one is surprised by my giant food.
What was the first time I saw that? It was it was a Yuki No stream, and then you came in and you dropped a link to what it is, and I clicked on it.
And then now you know.
And it was like 3 years ago.
So now you know what a food is.
Unfortunately.
And many loads have been blown since.
I can't join your match.
Why?
How did you spell it?
F-U-T-A.
Lowercase, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's saying password is incorrect.
Yeah, I'm getting the same thing.
I wonder if it's the problem.
You probably didn't even put it in right.
Oh, because I put foot, not foot. It's F-U-T-E. Fute. As in, I like to play the fute. Lo and behold, it was user error.
Surprisingly.
Surprising. Who do you want to win the tourney? I don't know.
You should root for me to win it.
No, you're playing Cubics. I don't know. Like, all my favorite decks were either mine or Ryan's, and I want to see Ryan win. I think he actually had a shot at it. Actually, I don't know. I think Goki didn't make the cut.
Nope.
Oh yuck! Can you make me go first?
You want Screencasters in there?
Sure, I'll have Marion. Is Marion still in it? He didn't drop Marion?
He's like second place, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah. Well, I want Marion win. That'll be funny.
I probably want Stable Boys to win. He's the other manga movie guy, so.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. You gotta root for your own, you know what I mean?
Yes. Oh yeah.
You feel me?
Yes.
And then the follow-up, who are you surprised to see in the top? I'm not surprised by anything in DPS anymore.
I'm not surprised by anyone or anything.
I lost that emotion years ago. Seriously, like, what are you gonna be surprised by?
Man, this
It's like when someone throws you a surprise birthday party, but you know it's your birthday, so you see it coming.
Yeah. It's my party, and I'll cry if I want to.
Mm-hmm.
Cry me a river.
It's my party, and I'll cry if I want to, cry if I want to. Oops.
What was that supposed to be?
I don't know. If I were you, you'd cry too, little girl. Look, I made the monster. I can summon something from... Oh, yeah. Alright, so here's the kicker. I can't just I need to be able to get, say, Ruger on the field.
And way down.
I need to get Scaldred on the board. That's what you'd have to do. Are you playing a mirror?
No.
Oh. The deck's ability to fight itself in a mirror is not necessarily a good test for a rogue deck.
Don't you love me, baby?
Don't you want me, baby? Whoops.
Don't you want me?
Ah.
Come stay.
Candle doll. Candle doll. Yes. I'll destroy monster. No, destroy my own spell and trap. Destroy monster. I don't know which one to pop. I really don't know.
Okay.
The fuck is that?
Quick play in archetype urgent tuning. I mean urgent ritual.
Interesting.
It's interesting. To say the least.
Oh, well, okay, fine, whatever.
Well, you can block it.
I'll get it right back anyway. No! Not this big mammy jammy. Mammy jammy. Full flammy.
Hey, Mambo Italiano.
Looks like your deck is working better.
It's gone even further beyond. I forgot you have a Kaiju in hand, but whatever. Whatever. Whatever do you mean?
The amount of advantage we have is astounding.
Yeah, I know. I don't play the game to be perfect when I'm dueling on stream.
That's what you'd say if you were.
Or to plant engine to search out Chidolf using make Skull Dread with Isolde shenanigans with Lord of the Red and win down board maybe. Oh, how are you ever gonna make that? That's like an 8-card combo right there.
My subs love 8-card combos.
Yeah, let's make the most impossible board.
No, you're supposed to make a thing.
I've played this deck. I know what to do.
You're supposed to do something.
You're supposed to activate it, and then you... Well, if you had 4 counters, I would have activated it, because then you couldn't block it. Oh, you're gonna crash now?
Pretty much.
Well, no, you're gonna summon it, right? And then you're gonna activate it, and then blow up my field, and then attack. That's a 2-card combo? Okay.
Ooh, I get like a rebate. That's cool.
Love me some 10-card combo. Oh, now Kieran's upset because I said it was an 8-card combo without him knowing who I am and what I say. Like, let's take him seriously.
Ugh.
Any board is breakable with Magic Cylinder. I mean, you won't break the board. They'll just attack you and then you deflect the damage back to them.
Man.
Did you forget that you can't attack when you activate that effect?
Yeah, I did. You know, this really blows.
That's okay. Is this a bad idea? Rakeki for 1.
It's like my dinner. Regeki for 1.
Don't worry, you'll find someone. And I'm not even saying that to be rude or anything. You will.
Alright, so I made some monsters. Yes? Winter cherries. Thanks.
What?
Oh, nothing.
So what do you think about the duel so far, PT?
Oh,
you truly...
yeah. Yeah, I saw that one coming.
Broke.
Broke.
I should have saved the Raigeki.
Yeah, sack 2 for Gamecill in attack mode. Normal Shokan. So this is actually like kind of a problem at this point, right? Like,
Oh yeah, there's nothing I can do.
I'm out of kaijus and shit. Like, these are, I can just normal summon these fucking things.
I have
Just
Reverse of the World
this?
set. Let it go through, because you can just pop it when I summon the monster, but I want to see like what I can actually summon with it. Okay.
Okay. You don't know how it works?
No, I never used the other effect of it. There you go. You can pop it. I'm not gonna do anything. Well, I'm gonna pay 2,000 life points for you to banish it. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
I mean, you should have just gone into your battle phase.
No. I'll go into my battle phase. Trust me. You got exact damage on board.
That was like in the.
Well, at least you went out swinging.
Yeah. What was it? It was in my duel against Lunan Lights. What did I do? I used Gamacil and I sacked over Cat Dancer. And then I used Monster Reborn, brought back his Cat Dancer to my side of the field, attacked him a couple times, left him with 100 life points. And then on his turn, like, he did something. Then on my turn, he was facing down, like, Toad, his own Cat Dancer, and, like, Turtle in defense mode. Like, he couldn't do anything. So then he had 100 life points, so I just attacked with Cat Dancer and did that dumb 100 burn just for the disrespect. It was Cap G would have been proud.
Do you communicate with him at all?
No.
He's a pretty okay guy.
Yeah, I mean,
I just, you know,
blind allures aside.
Mm-hmm.
You're up, PT.
All right, I suppose I can get my ass kicked nice and quickly.
I mean, you know, to be fair, on Cap G's defense, losing to Tiny Turtle in defense mode, and because it just happens to turn off your entire deck, that is kind of annoying. I'd be a little salty too.
Like, also, people are making fun of it as a blind allure play. It's not a bad play. He didn't have any outs to the card.
Well, no, honestly, if you're gonna lose anyway, you might as well blind allure. Like, that's...
Yeah.
I don't know why people are giving him grief. He had one play, blind allure.
He had one play, blind allure.
Yeah.
It's hilarious it didn't work out for him. But that's the one play he could make.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
Yeah, might as well.
The Super T.
Super T, what the fuck?
Table set. Tabletop. Leave it to Nightmare to set Ogre.
Set an Ogre.
Nightmare's a great guy. I'm not gonna rag on him.
Sets an Ogre once in a while, but...
Yeah, you gotta set yeah. Sometimes he has a rabbit following him. They're women, right? They're not guy cards.
Yeah, they're little...
I believe so, yeah.
They're little girls.
I can't tell anymore.
I mean, the archetype is called Ghost Girl, so...
Ghost to good eye.
Broke. So, oh wait, you get to still pop though.
Yeah.
You wiped each other's fields out, which is amazing.
Yeah.
That's a stream highlight right there.
Mm-hmm.
LMO, the blind allure jokes will never die. I mean, because bad players keep propagating it around, that's why. I've blind allured and lost my whole hand because that was the only play I had to make.
Yeah, I've done that on turn 1 before, so...
Yeah, I'm pretty much sure I've probably done it on turn 1 too. But, you know, that's what you're gonna do. That's all you got.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got, buddy?
Bottomless trap hole.
Bottomless,
Well,
bottomless. Well, I know, because you don't really want to bottomless your own kaiju, right?
But on Lord of the Red Summon, though.
He just played it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention.
I love Grand Mole with kaijus.
Yeah, just... That's the best.
That's the best. Give me my kaiju back.
Akashic Magician, right? You should play that instead. I mean,
That'd
extra
work,
deck.
actually.
If I mean, I don't know how. No, you can make it. It's two different. No, it's two of the same attribute, right?
Yes.
Two monsters of the same type, I believe, actually.
Oh, then it might be impossible.
If he's gonna win after T-setting 2 turns in a row, I'm gonna be pretty salty.
Yeah.
Nightmare plays pure Goki. He doesn't play the meta deck. Well, I guess we're just gonna leave it there.
No, that's fine. I guess I won't activate it. Goki do Dridmechednya. Ooh, pee vagina.
Don't mention the dice.
Don't mention the dice. Don't mention D's nuts.
Don't mention these nuts, you okay?
Alright, fine, you know what? Yeah. So just stop asking me. Jesus Christ.
Goki the giant ogre.
Goki the giant fucking asshole.
Maybe you shouldn't have activated effect because it gained 500 additional attack points.
I mean, you still have an out to this, though.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I think you have a kaiju hand, maybe.
He used a lot of resources to do that.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't know what it did, so I kaiju'd it first so he wouldn't negate the terraforming, for the record.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Give me that damn kaiju back. You should put Ligma. This is Ligma. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
See what I just did 2 turns in a row?
I haven't been paying attention to the chat.
You might actually still be able to win though, because Goki's like, even this is like bad Goki. Like it's making things that are, it's making Goki Link monsters, so it's got to be a bad version of the deck.
It's the pure version of the deck, so yeah.
Yeah, the Gokis don't do that. They will not do that.
I think there's one of them that's pretty okay, but it's inferior to all the to the nightmares that are meant to be played.
Mm-hmm.
He activates Engrave, right? Yeah. I don't know how you haven't won yet, Dave. You haven't drawn into another monster card to attack.
Yeah, that worked. That wasn't bad at all.
You left yourself wide open.
My fear is wide open. We're okay. Yeah, I just lost.
Not enough.
Oh,
You
it's
have
not
like
enough. It's just
Yeah.
not enough.
you have 200.
No
just
cowboy
barely.
for you.
Oh no, he
No.
boosts. I forgot.
Boo.
GG.
Okay, what's really frustrating is I'm pretty sure the Grand Mole Kaiju engine was working better than my Lord of the Red engine.
You mean sack over and then return back?
Yeah.
Hey.
That kind of worked. All right, so that's not how you spell kaiju.
Maybe you have to play the biggest kaiju.
The biggest kaiju. Hey girl, did you hear? Hey girl, you like it in the rear? Hey girl.
Hey baby, we're nothing but mammals. So let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
Hey baby, we ain't nothing but mammals. Let's do it like they do on Pornhub and do the animal.
I don't know that's a lot.
Do you guys? Wait, if it's a canal, why isn't it pronounced a nail?
Oh wait, here's a good comment. You had Dugaron and Traden in hand, hit Dugaran for Traden, and then drew into Dugaran and Traden. Is that
Yes,
what happened?
Yes, that's exactly what happened. I didn't make a comment about it because I was just like, oh, that's weird. All right, whatever. So it was.
I don't know how you could not comment on that. That's amazing. Gradles, add Gradles. They don't help anything. Stick it in her endless trap hole, but not her acid trap hole.
Ew.
Do you mean her mouth?
It's an acid trap hole. Then she's got like.
Well, I mean, most women spit venom.
It's true.
In my experience, am I right, Devil?
Are you the white devil?
I was asking PT Devil.
White devil, white devil. All right.
Take out those manjus. Why would he take out the manjus?
Oh well, at this point, yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right, yeah. That's a good idea. Never mind.
yeah. Take those out. Is Granule searchable?
I'm pretty sure there might be some Neospatian support somewhere.
Probably,
that's some.
Probably weak. Probably like you have to reveal a Neos in hand to search out.
Yeah, I didn't say it was any good, but.
Did we just get a new king? A new thingy? This thingy. We just got this thingy. What does this do?
Okay.
Banish 2 Neos...
Instant Fusion Relinquished Engine.
What?
Instant Fusion Relinquished Engine. They keep posting about that.
Yeah, it's... Give them a kaiju
what are you
and
gonna
suck
run?
it up.
Yeah. I guess you can play that, but at this point you're going to be playing Lord of the Red. Oh, you took out Lord of the Red?
Yeah. Because what was working in that deck was Grand Mole and what do you call it? Grand Mole and the kaiju. Marty, what do you?
Yeah. I mean, you might as well. You might as well run the relinquished engine in there then. It's not the worst idea.
It's not terrible.
True.
Build Cyberdark? No.
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 Oh my.
That's a cat?
Yes.
Is it good eating?
What? I don't know. He's kind of fat. He's fat.
How old is he?
Marty's like, I don't know, 4.
Okay. That's good. He's still a youngin'.
He's a big baby is what he is.
That sounds a lot like Misty over here.
It's a lot like Oscar, too.
You done?
What, vanilla monsters? Yeah, you should add a whole bunch of vanilla monsters.
Just a whole bunch of random vanillas, like Maiden of the Moonlight and shit like that.
Flame Dancer.
Yeah.
Like random ones that have no bearing with support in the deck.
I mean, at this point, I'm just rebuilding. You're down, Marty. I'm just rebuilding Kai Senju at this point. Cocoon Party.
Cocoon Party? What did you say? Does Marty know that Pod Desires is a Mech 9? Yeah, he understands that. Scapegoat or Brilliant Fusion to help felicitate your Saryuja play. Dave doesn't go into that. Oh, I mean, now that he took out the ritual stuff. Yeah,
well, Saryuja wouldn't be stupid because he lets you just kind of just play
FNJ. Screencaster is in the chat.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what this deck is. I really can't search Grand Mole.
You made your hardest monster the summon list, right? You should have added the next next Neospatial fusion, where you have to like summon the fusion and then activate the next, and then it evolves into the other fusion. So it's like an 8-card combo.
I mean,
you know what I'm talking about, like Marine Dolphin and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Almost.
They're not good. I agree with you, and they're hard.
No, they're impossible to summon.
The idea was that there was the list was like 20 cards, and they were actually on it. It's just we when we got down to 10, we dropped them. Like Hiroki was on it, but we dropped her because the rationale was she's impossible to play, but
you win the game.
But you win the game, so it doesn't matter. The list is cards that are hard to summon that aren't worth it. So like, if you just ignored the summoning condition and just assume that they're all difficult and all pretty much equally as difficult because they're all just so like, you know, it's so ridiculously annoying to come out. Her effect is literally the best effect in the game. Like, you can't get a better effect than win the duel. Like that's just like that is the ceiling for the power of an effect.
Or like add 10 cards to your hand.
No, because that's not as good as win the duel. Like it's just like that wins the duel. Like you could even argue that like the match winners aren't as good because because they don't. Their effect isn't that you win the match, it's that if they win the duel for you, you win the match. So, like, their activation's a little weird.
Yeah, but she wins the game immediately on summon.
Yeah, she just wins the game. Like, that's the best effect you can have. So, like, that's where I can't say she's not worth it. Like, she's impossible to play, and you'd build a stupid deck for it, but Scapegoat...
But it can't happen.
It can happen. Why not pure aqua actresses? Because they're terrible.
Yeah, they're not a good archetype.
No,
they're just a fun deck.
It's a fun deck. Like you can smack over some big monsters with like a 4K Tetra, and it's funny. But
yeah,
their only defense is monster effect and battle, and that's just not enough to helmet. This guy's got a point. You can just you can Brilliant Fusion for the Predaplants and Trick Clown, and then use your extra normal for the Grand Mole.
Kieran had the same idea.
Not dumb.
Trick Clown? Would you play Trick Clown over... What's the other one? What am I thinking of? Snow?
Snow? Yeah, maybe.
I guess both kind of solicitate the same thing. Get a monster on board, climb with it. So Dave, what's your next video idea? Or next video that you're going to do?
Well, Tommy and I filmed the sequel video to the last one.
Okay.
And then I don't know. I guess I gotta start up the set reviews again at some point here.
Block Dragon?
That's not stupid.
You would need a few more Earth cards in there, but Block Dragon's a good idea. That's one of my favorite cards in the game, is Block Dragon, actually.
Banishing
because he
Earth
protects,
monsters from your
he
hand or
attacks,
graveyard and counters in other ways. See, the trouble is, I can't summon it.
Yeah, you can't summon it, but he protects, he attacks, but most importantly, when you send them back, he gets boys back too.
Gotcha. Fuck. All right, guys, I gotta get going. My hand is killing me.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm delusional at this point. I gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get going. Thank you for joining me for my solo stream. You guys are awesome because otherwise I'm sitting here talking to myself. It's a little hard to do. So thanks for tuning in. And remember, guys, if you don't truly matter who will, I'll see you guys next time. Remember to join me next Monday for another stream. I think I'm gonna start doing a let's play of something. So leave in the comments when this thing gets posted as a video. What game you'd want me to play? That'd be cool. And where is the thing?
What idea of a game, like Zelda?
I'm not sure what I want to do. That was what Ryan wants to play, but if he's not going to be available for a while, then I was gonna change it and play something else while he's waiting.
Yeah.
Like Doki Doki.
Yeah.
Doki
Yeah,
Doki Literature Club.
Yeah, knowing Dave, he's probably going to be playing Honey Pop.
You can't play Honey Pop on fucking.
Yeah, it's not too mature. I mean, check out Dave's demographics. There's too many 12-year-olds playing the game.
That's true.
Wait, are you still alive?
Yeah, because I'm trying to get out of the stream. It's just it's running like fucking garbage.
He's fiddling with it. He can't. Well, technical issues to turn on the stream, and technical issues to close it out.
Yes. All right, guys. See you guys later.
All right.